Hello again. I have a pan of colors already made up. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Studio Gallery. That is a 10 by 20 inch canvas. I got a little ahead of myself. I think I want to do something weird. Go figure. And I'm going to throw some white metallic in there and some green. And I got, that was green gold. Color shifting from folk art. This is also green, emerald green, and I am pretty happy with my prism pour hot orchid, so I'm just going to leave those right there right now. Pull my shovel down and get ready to decide what's going to happen next. I don't know what's going to happen next. Evidently I'm flaking. Go figure. I wonder where it came from. Like I don't know. Okay, this is the OXO Flip and Fold Super Omelette Turning Spatula. Best paint spreading tool I know of. But I sometimes like to play with my paint a lot when I'm priming a canvas. I think I'm going to start with the top half of my composition and try and tip, although I'm not sure what a good idea that is. So I'm going to take all of my paint that seems to be extra and run it right along the edge of my canvas, trying to get my torch out of the way. Used a little more paint than I was expecting. But that's going to work out for me okay right now, as long as I don't block all of your view with my head. Okay, I have painty fingers and a painty spatula, and I'm sealing the paint off my spatula and putting it on with my fingers. I wonder what this is going to be like. I wonder what it's going to be. I thought I knew a minute ago, but I have all kinds of things running around in my head that make me think that it could change at any moment. Alright, let's just take a couple of... Let's get that thing out of there. Whatever it was. A flake. Now the Floetrol and that one too. The Floetrol and the paint mix, that's not going anywhere. Grab a pair of tweezers. Come on. I can see you. Seems like I just mixed up paint and something must have come up off the bottom of a bottle. That's going in the bucket. I'm rinsing my hands off. I'm sure somebody's fast forwarding. I would be. Alright. Now, do I want any other colors in there? Of course I do. I want the one that's plugged. Why would I want a different one? I got it out. Yay! And. There's the dribble effect orange. I think I'm just going to go right back through and add some of my quinacridone magenta too. And maybe just for grins. Come on out. Come on. Yes, I've been enjoying this turquoise a lot recently. Kind of want some black. I think I'll settle for some of that. Oh yeah, there it is. That's what I wanted. Just got to keep trying colors till you get what you want. Alright, so I've got my shovel. I'm a little dubious as to what I'm going to be doing. But I'm going to start with what I had an idea. Why don't I start at this end? Give a little bit of a tilt. There was a friend of mine last year who asked me to do a tree with spirals. I'm just not sure that this is that tree yet. And I would like very much, if I can find one, to grab a little tiny scoop, or at least a smaller scoop, and do my tree trunk. Also, so it's a knotty tree. I much prefer it when I don't leave my bottles in the way. So this is a start. And the nice thing is I can continue to grab more paint that's just sort of coating the inside. You could do that with a spatula, but I just happen to feel like this is the perfect thing because it's in my hand. And let's see if we can make Sally happy too. That's kind of cool. Acrylic tree, commonly referred to as spirals. Some on the inside, some on the outside. I've got more paint. Of course I have more paint. I have a studio full of paint. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab some of the paint right out of my shovel with my #1 Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. Oh, I almost forgot. Sue asked me to turn the painting around once in a while. So there we go. That's for Sue. Hopefully that wasn't a bad placement. Since I did it upside down, I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna stop doing that really soon. So, pretty simple tree. Lots of roots. I still want to drop more colors up there, but it doesn't actually look like it needs them to me, which is kind of too bad. But I'm going to take some of this green. That's it. I was going to say, like, well, that didn't work out very well. A dot of black paint, and maybe it will camouflage itself. I'm really down to the bottom of my dish. But I like the wider dribbles that I was getting earlier. I think it'll still be okay. It is what it is. No, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it because I love to experiment. Pretty simple. Use the dull end of your skewer so you don't poke a hole in your canvas. Spirals for Sally. Now, good thing I use GAC 800 by Golden to prevent my paint from cracking, because there's some very heavy paint over here. Sally's spiral tree. Well, if I didn't get it done in 2020, at least I got it done in 2021, right? I think I can just keep adding them, actually. And the colors will hold up. Kind of don't mind those dots. Steal a few more dots. Just to add a little texture in there. That's working. Like, so much better than I even expected. Okay, well, outside of taking whatever's left in my pan of colors and seeing what it'll do if I put it down with a spatula, because otherwise it's just going on my Lillifee silicone mat. Really might as well experiment and clean out my dish at the same time. Kind of like leaving the black outline of the roots. I don't know if it'll work the whole way through, but I got to give it a shot, right? Couple more right here. Oh, I've got pretty colors left in my shovel too. Let's grab the pretty colors. Now, any colors I have left around, I will definitely put on my edges. That shovel is going in the bucket. This taking chances. Hopefully you can see most of that. I wonder, you probably can't, and I should check. The candy tree. I think that might have been it. Oh, look at all that reflection. Darn. Well, if I turn out that light, it's going to be not good. So we'll just turn it sideways. Tell you that you will see a nice thumbnail. Try and zoom in on all the fun stuff in there. And torch it sideways. And I have one other little dot I want to pick up right there. Probably put some stars in my sky. A little bit of canvas around my edge. I could probably pull some weird things up, like some funky grass, which might be kind of fun because I never do that. And then because it's the same way I make my trees, they could just be trees in the background. Different kind of trees. I could put little blobs across the top and then I'd have trees. I could do that, couldn't I? There. I did. I could even steal a little more paint from that green bunch. And if you don't think they're trees, maybe they're flowers. Or mushrooms. They could be mushrooms. So I love you guys. There's over 91,000 of you. I've got 2 minutes to tell you I do sell my artwork, and my email address to reach me in that regard is under the link tree that's under the video. I don't want to take all the weirdest elements out of here, but I keep seeing places I want to spiral and dot. They don't have to make sense. It's a complete fantasy. I'll put a spiral in there. Okay, so if you like my videos and give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. If you shop my Amazon link, it helps me out eventually at no added cost to you. And I really appreciate those of you who do your shopping on the Amazon link, because you can buy anything that's on Amazon from that link, from my link. And that helps me. Thank you for the donations that have helped keep me painting all this time. If you look on the unscreened exhibition video, you'll find this month's prize is being offered to those of you who contribute to PayPal or Patreon, finding the icons to do that on my YouTube channel banner, or the links on the link tree underneath the video, where you will also find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, my Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group. I really want that light to go out. Darn. That's very disconcerting. I'm so sorry. If you have questions, please ask me. Look on my community board for tomorrow's video. Look on Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation also for tomorrow's video. I have Teespring clothing below the video. Everything's below the video. Under Show More, you can find my paint pouring recipe. Teespring clothing has Oliver print leggings and Oliver print t-shirts. On the link tree, you'll find Fine Art America and Pixels.com. If you ever want anything reproduced on any of the merchandise that I make, please just ask me. My email address is where you should just ask me. You can leave me comments. Thank you for the wonderful comments, by the way. Look for my 2 books on the Amazon link, as well as all kinds of other cool stuff. And know that I love you guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, I'm going to take a chance. Turn this light out. There we go. Hopefully you can see something now. I got 1 minute left. Maybe the camera will have adjusted. Yes, you can see better now. Awesome. Okay then. I think I've told you almost everything I need to tell you, except for I have 1,800 videos and 18 lists of 100. And the rest are organized by genre and topic. And if you ever need a link, or you want to know about a particular style of video or a playlist, let me know. I'm your girl. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you for all the donations that help keep me painting in 2020. And thank you for all the donations that are helping keeping me painting in 2021. You know who you are. Thank you. I'll see you anon. Bye for now. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, saying, I don't know what those little things are by the trunk, but I got some ideas. Bye. See you anon. Happy New Year.